You know, Shawn Rhoden is one of only 5 men in the history of the Olympia event that competed for their last time with a first place finish at the Olympia. Can you imagine that one? And Chris Bumstead, he could have said that, but no. He had to compete at the Prague Pro. He placed first at the Olympia, a different division, of course. And then he retired. So he could have joined that group, a very select group. But of course, he placed second at that Prague. But a very interesting fan request anyway. You guys requested to see this one. This is your final video for You Pick Tuesday, and what a lineup it was. You guys got the original video up to the 400 likes like I asked. And tomorrow, I hope for the same thing. A nice lineup of comparison requests. But this is a good one here. Shawn Rhoden, he was classic physique for the Open back in 2018. Bumstead just getting started then, by the way. Didn't win his first one until 2019. But anyway. If Bumstead were to defeat the Open class guys now, that's kind of what Rhoden did with Phil Heath. You know what I mean? So this is a good matchup. Torso heap for torso heap, I like Bumstead, to be honest. Look at the midsection. Hard to defeat. Definitely hard to defeat. Rhoden, he has open class legs. Wheels. The big quads. They're huge. Bumstead's got some detail, though. Neither one of them you're going to brag about having the best arms in the IFBB. Now, here is a tilted thostly picture of Bumstead, but you can kind of make out the condition. And he was shredded to the diced. And even though the picture is tilted, it does Bumstead a favor. Look at this. Under this light, under this angle, there's not too many in the Open class that possess this tiny little wee midsection. In particular, back in 2018, when this midsection of Rhoden's was a vast improvement from what was winning the Olympias back then. And I see your guys' comments, things of that nature. We have to respect Shawn Rhoden, but we have to realize that that midsection was a little distended. Just slightly there. Here's the front lat spread. And here is a perfect example of Shawn Rhoden being an open class bodybuilder. Let's face it. He wasn't just a classic physique division competitor defeating Phil Heath, like I said at the beginning. Of course, Phil had some massive quads, but so did Rhoden. It was the arms, the back, things of that nature that he couldn't hold a candle to Phil. Fiddler's fiddle. But in the quad development, yeah, he's even making Bumstead look tiny. Now, upper body, this is the matchup of the century. Look at this. Two of the best front lat spreads you're going to find anywhere. I like Bumstead's better. I do. I like his midsection better. Lats, very impressive. But as a whole, well, you're almost gonna want to go with Shawn Rhoden because of those big, tremendous legs. A little unsymmetrical, though. Maybe. Turn to the side. And is sizing an issue in this one? Have you guys been commenting? I'm still recording now, so I can't see the comments yet. But I can just imagine. Just have a feeling somebody just commented. A nasty comment. Calling me a turkey or something because of the sizing was way off. Well, maybe it is. But you will take note that in both cases, they're holding their far legs good and straight. Bumstead's maybe even straighter. So, yeah, maybe I could have made him a little taller. I don't know. Look at the size of Rhoden's arms compared to Bumstead's. Rhoden not known for those arms. Not the muscle attachments anyway, but it is definitely a bigger gun compared to Bum. Bum looks pretty crisp, though. He looks crisp. Get it? Never mind. Here's the side tricep. I get it, and it's still not funny. Like somebody hitting you with a joke. No laugh. You don't laugh. And then they hit you with that punchline again.
so you get something to look at when you're talking to them.
Anyway, the Tyler Mannion position is not being hit here. This is prior to Tyler Mannion's announcement that you have to hit a side tricep to the side, like Bumstead's doing. And Rhoden, yes, he does look like a Greek statuesque. Wait, I don't know what a Greek god looked like. Maybe they did look like this. But it's hard to say. But we are looking for a side tricep, and it is just not what we're looking for. Bumstead looks good. Big man's barrel chest. Manly is he. Foolishness. Turn these specimens around. Look at the back developments. Rhoden not strong on this position. And I noticed a matchup between he and Brandon Curry was funny. Curry's back probably even better than Rhoden's. And Bumstead's is pretty good too. His condition is tight. These pictures for Bumstead, not the best. The size of the calves on Rhoden. Huge big calves. Condition plus. Now, in this instance, let's bring on one of these closer up shots. And NPC News Online did release pictures, and you probably took note. I didn't do a whole lot of new comparisons or anything with Bumstead, because they're all tilted thosely. And it renders them kind of useless. We could see his silhouette, though, and this is good for condition. And he is peeled, as he is peeled, as Shawn Rhoden. Shawn Rhoden used to say that. Peeled, so peeled, 2018, Olympia. He had a real gravelly voice. He was one of the good ones, guys. Here's the back double, for goodness sakes. Now, structurally speaking, not so much the muscle attachments, but the structure of Rhoden's back. It's going to be an uphill battle. An uphill battle for Chris Bumstead. Now, the rear lat it seemed to be different. Maybe I sized them wrong. Maybe I sized them incorrectly. I don't know. Maybe. Lat insertions, things of that nature. Pretty good for Bumstead. Not bad at all. But condition, size-wise, Shawn Rhoden, Mr. Peeled, he's winning at least one of the two back shots, if not two of the back shots. But still, guys, Bumstead, his condition is most certainly noteworthy, even against these open class competitors. Here's the abs and thigh, and I do know why I like the abs and thigh from Shawn Rhoden. It's good and his abs are nice and round, bubbly. Not so much for this Chris Bumstead. I always noticed that. Hey, I love the shot. Kind of looks like an Arnold back in the day. If you get my drift. If you know what I'm saying. But having said that, guys, I would suggest Shawn Rhoden probably is doing enough to win this one. And then we go to the most muscular. A shot that was in fact a mandatory for Chris Bumstead here. I'm sure those sticklers, whenever I would show most muscular pose back in the day, oh, he's not hitting a mandatory shot. Maybe he's not putting 100% in it. Well, he looks like he usually did, I think. Maybe he was a little bit fuller, of course, here at the Prague. Open class versus open class. You can see the size, guys. You can see the size different of Rhoden. He's so much bigger. But Bumstead, he is shredded to the diced. Is that too many shreddeds? Oh, gosh darn it, there's another one. Oh, look at this. Will you take a look at Bumstead here? He looks like Arnold back in the day, or Lou, Big Louie in every pose. Very impressive with that hard, grainy finish. So Bumstead, is he beating Shawn Rhoden, guys? He impressed me in the midsection, things of that nature, in that front dub. I say dub instead of W, save time, and it works. It's very effective. Saves me, seconds for every video. Yeah, front dub. It's just quicker. So yeah, and all those shots, front double biceps and the front lat spread, But was it enough, size-wise? I don't think so. I think that's Shawn Rhoden. The lighting was different. Keep that in mind as well. The guy was shredded. He was, like I say, peeled. That's his saying. He was peeled. In fact, man, I think he would do enough to put Bumstead out of commission at the 2018 Olympia. But having said that, guys, what do I know? Bumstead, he might have won. I don't know. I wasn't there. Nobody was, because they didn't compete. Bumstead was just getting his engine started at the 2018 Olympia in the classic physique. Thank you for the request. And as always, guys, I look forward to all of them for tomorrow's Fan Requested Friday. I will be asking you guys very shortly after the posting of this video to go ahead to the community section. Let me know. I like those requests. Even the guys that never give up. You request the same ones time and time again. I reward them sometimes. They never win the polls. So, I don't know what to tell you. Have a nice one, guys.